Okay, apparently I cannot switch the party because this piece of garbage will crash. Okay. Our book, The Geography of Thedas. Ha! He wants to take the cross out of the parliament, but then performs Jewish rituals in the parliament. That's fun. And inconsistent. Alright, Geography of Thedas. Yeah, you should either have a state religion or no religion in politics. Well, let's say no religion backed by the state, because having no religion in politics is fucking ridiculous, a ridiculous notion. Alright, Thedas is bounded to the east by the Amaranthine Ocean, to the west by Thracian Forest and the Horn Mountains, and to the south by the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by the Dornack Forest. The word Thedas is term in origin, and originally used to refer to the lands that bordered the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on the conquered nations, more and more lands became Thedas until finally people applied the name to the entire continent. The northern part of Thedas is divided amongst the Anderfels, the Traitor Imperium, Antiva, and Rivain, with the islands held by the Cunari just off the coast. Central Thedas consists of the free marshes, Nevarra, and Orlé, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy gates is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren land have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Anderfels have never been fully explored, even by the Anders themselves. We know We don't know if the dry steppes shadowed by the mountains or if they extend all the way to the nameless sea. There must be other lands and continents or islands, perhaps across the Amaranthine or north of Parbolen. For the Cunari arrived to Thedas from somewhere, but beyond the deduction, we know nothing. Deduction. Ah, Paisian, you have become a Turbo subscriber. Good for you. Is it worth it? Let me ask you. Alright. From the Pursuit of Knowledge by Brother Jenny TV. Alright, let's go.
Oh, and here I thought the wonders of Thedas might be a whorehouse.
What is Pashera? Perhaps it will be safer to study the floor.
That is fun. Shit! Get out of my way! The history of the Chantry chapter. Really? You have to rehide the thing, the turbo thing, all the time? That doesn't seem rather useful. Okay. The crowds present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. In these times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in the demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still, others fell so low as to worship the Darkspawn, forming violent cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a savior who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. The cult of Andraste rescued her ashes from the courtyard in Minrathos after the execution, stealing them away to a secret temple. The location of the temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker. That humanity could learn the Maker's forgiveness, despite its grievous insult to him. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the chant of light took form. Sing this chant in the four corners of Thedas, it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's beliefs found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, included powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's word that the young King Dracon undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux, the source of movement that birthed the organized Chantry as we know it today. Dracon, by then Emperor Dracon I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of the Templars, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him nearly as equal with Andraste herself. The modern Chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but is also a house of necessity, protecting Thedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from blights, the Chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the Chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness, so that one day he will return and transform the world into a paradise it was always meant to be. By Brother Genivitis. Genivitix, whatever. Scroll. Shit. The Cunari. Anyone who travels far enough to the north will eventually encounter the Cunari. White-haired, bronze-skinned giants, a head taller than a man, with frightening calm demeanors and a sort of sparkling fire behind their eyes. For quite a long time, people believed that all Cunari were male and that their men and women were simply indistinguishable. It was not until the Blessed Age that diplomats from Riveni were allowed, however briefly, to visit Parbolen, and there they discovered that Cunari females do exist in abundance and are easily recognized. The Riveni say that Cunari have a certain kindness to them, or at least a conspicuous lack of cruelty, although I did not observe the creatures closely enough to evaluate their character. In pursuit of knowledge, the Traverse of Brother Gingivitis. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Everything. Alright. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Yeah. 39 gold is worse than what I have. That's why I don't buy shit. Because it's stupid. Alright, on the other hand, consumables, I do I. Because they run out eventually. Always do. Better to eat. Dome of the Arcane Technique, yes. Runes, you... A map of the Ancient Imperium. Okay. Ha! Spirit Healer. This is a good question. Should I buy this? Or will she teach it to me? Maybe I should try to convince her. I haven't seen that ever. Okay, at least I know where to get it now. Potent Lyrium Potion Recipe. Bleh. Okay, I'm going to hide these. Sure. Distillation agents. Lyrium dust. Holy shit, it's expensive. Okay. Let's use the Tome of the Arcane Technique and gain a spell. Could this be for a Sten? Antique wine-stained map showing the boundaries of the ancient Imperium. Please, 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 please.
You have my thanks.
No! Whatever. Yeah. We shall see if I can coax her. If not, I can come here and buy that. 15 gold is a lot of gold, nonetheless. Okay. Let's save before it crashes. The mysterious door.
Very well.
The door opens a crack in response to your knocks. There is a little breeze, like a change in pressure. Present the small painted box, why not? A large shadow nods, a pouch of coins appears. The door closes. Okay. Ah! Fuck me. I'll be back in a minute.